How's it going, everyone? I want to take you guys through some major Where Winds Meet updates, as the developers have hosted a dev talk where they go over some of the updates and things that they are working on. A lot of the attention is focused on the mobile release, which I'll talk a little bit about if you're interested in that. Remember, view the mobile release. I personally would look at it as something like an accessory platform where it'll allow you to access the game on a new platform, but I would really not, at least, again, my personal opinion, shift to mobile as your primary way of playing the game. But if you're at work, if you're on the go, and you want to do some content in the game, I think it's fine, and it offers a more casual way of playing the game, but we'll talk all about that. Also, they are talking a little bit about account suspension, so we'll cover that as well in a little bit. But the rundown of the dev talk, we did get some updates on what they are working on as far as the console and PC versions are concerned. Localization, optimization, and improvements to that. They're rolling out improvements on localization, and they've already rolled some of those updates out, revised story clues for story progression, and there will be in-game text submissions that'll be opening up, and you'll be able to submit those as well. They had a question on cosmetic skins, and they promoted like what their favorite cosmetic skins were in the game. I gotta say, the cosmetics in this game do look fantastic. Like, if you're the kind of person that spends money on free-to-play titles and you get into this game, some of the cosmetics look fantastic, and that's kind of the job of that. I get that everybody has their differing opinions on monetization. I'm not gonna bug out about monetization, especially when it's handled the way that Where Winds Meet handles it, and I'm not gonna bug out over them promoting it. Yeah, promote your cosmetics, promote all of that. If there are people, and I know people in my personal life that spend thousands of dollars on a free-to-play game over the course of a year or two, more power to them. Let them buy the game. Let Everstone Studios make their money. I don't care, because the game itself is incredibly compelling as a free-to-play experience as well. They moved on from that and talked about crash issues on PlayStation 5. Performance on PlayStation 5 has been brought up by a lot of people. I'm playing on PlayStation 5 Pro, and I notice frame dips quite often. Is it to the point of where it gets game-breaking? No, I still think overall, given how the game looks, it runs fairly well. I haven't had hard crashes that often, but stuff like hard crashes, that's going to vary from person to person, and they note that the short-term goal is to bring down crashes affecting players differently. PlayStation 5 frame drops and blurry textures are going to be addressed as well, and come December 12th, HDR and PSSR support will be coming as well. As far as HDR, they noted mountains, rivers, and scenery will now show more details, and PSSR, more details, while keeping the performance stable as well. PSSR is the AI upscaling technology that PlayStation has, and hopefully that'll be implemented well. PSSR, kind of a crapshoot as far as how it impacts games and how much it improves games. There's games like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth where it works incredibly well, and then there are other games like Silent Hill 2 where it hasn't worked as well, but nonetheless, hopefully it's implemented well in Where Winds Meet. Optimizing with more updates in the future as well. Obviously, there has been a lot talked about the UI, and while they didn't address it in the dev talk, I do want to note that they have outlined upcoming UI optimizations in a previous post as well, which I feel like they should have outlined that in the dev talk as well, just because this is something, every time I talk to somebody about it, the element of the cluttered UI and navigation of the UI gets brought up over and over again. As far as the complaint that I see more than anything, yeah, I'll see people talk about performance here and there, but even from people that are playing the game on PC, I hear about the UI and navigation issues as far as that's concerned. So they are working on dialogue subtitle optimization by fixing text overflow and adjusting the font size. Text in the open world optimizes text display to avoid too much text from appearing at once. Kaifeng Tor map interface localizes into multiple languages. Healer interface optimizes layout and display. And then equipment tuning interface fixes text overflow and optimizes the localization for the musical notes as well. The UI optimizations above are expected to be implemented on January the 9th with the version 1.2 update. In the meantime, we've received feedback about the menu being too complicated and difficult to navigate. We're also working on those improvements and hope to roll them out soon. I think the menu is the one that I've heard more than anything. As far as complaints in the game, it's lackluster performance, at least perceived. Again, performance is something everybody is going to view differently, but performance issues on PlayStation 5, and then also the menu UI, I've just heard, I feel like a dozen times at this point from people playing the game. So Hopefully those updates will roll out smoothly as well. And then the mobile release is coming out on December the 12th. They note that mobile graphics, as far as that's concerned, they have been adjusted the rendering settings, so it'll still look good, but obviously optimized for a mobile platform. Mobile version does support cross progression with account linking on PlayStation 5 and PC. You just have to link your account, and then you can do content on the mobile version. Again, I wouldn't get fully immersed into the mobile version and spend hours and hours, because playing an action-oriented game on mobile, I just don't know. I don't think it's the ideal way to play, but hey, more power to you if you want to go that route. And as far as the controls are concerned, they did outline you'll have options to customize control layouts, adjust buttons, and so on and so forth. They also did note 5 million pre-registrations for the mobile version already, which is staggering. I think the mobile version is going to find a different audience. Like, once this game is promoted on the different mobile storefronts, I think a lot of people will check it out. Pre-downloads for the mobile version will be kicking off on December the 11th as well. Beyond that, they also did note a lot of optimization support is incoming. Steam Deck support, better time display support, support top and bottom outfits so it's adjusted properly, cross-region social features improvements, and audio upgrades as well. They concluded the dev talk by giving you guys a code. That's a WWM Dev Talk. Redeem that code. You'll get some in-game items, currency, and things of that nature. So take advantage of that. WWM Dev Talk is that promo code. So again, utilize that. They also put out another post talking about account suspension report, noting, "Dear Wanderer, since the official launch, Eastwind Pavilion has been actively monitoring the use of third-party assists. In addition to thoroughly validating reports, we have implemented technical measures to better detect abnormal in-game behaviors. Between November 15th and December the 5th, the dev team suspended approximately 5,000 accounts for violations, and some of the suspended accounts, they have a list on that as well. Accounts confirmed to be in violation will face strict penalties. We appreciate your understanding and support in making Jianghu a fair and just place. Violations include, but are not limited to, cheating, speed hacks, macro tools, or any other software that disrupts a fair play. Punishments will be determined on a case-by-case basis. In gameplay scenarios like arena, penalties may include removal from the leaderboard, prohibition from participating in certain game modes, and temporary or permanent account bans. We strive to ensure a fair gaming experience while protecting your in-game assets as we work to enhance game quality. We encourage all Wanderers to help us maintain a just environment. If you encounter any misconduct in-game, please report it using the in-game reporting feature. We take each case seriously and will continue to optimize the feedback system at Eastwind Pavilion. For any questions or requests, please reach out to us at the customer service email. That is wherewindsmeet@global.netease.com. So they've got a lineup of the accounts that have been banned as well for the various reasons. A lot of them seem to be for speed hacks, third-party tools, etc., etc. But yeah, don't be cheating in the game. And again, I'm playing the game solo, so I guess it's not really my talking point as far as bringing that up. And you know, if you want an easier time playing the game, dude, just play the game at an easier difficulty. Nobody's making you play the game on Legend or Expert. You can play on the easiest difficulty if you want. I surely am not going to judge. For me, like I've said before, this is a game that I think has incredible world design. I think the soundtrack itself is phenomenal, and I'm just here to take in the world and enjoy some stylish action gameplay. A lot of the secrets and hidden dungeons that you find, I think, are really well done. Some of the boss fights can be fairly challenging, and you know, especially again at the harder difficulty. And if you want to play on Legend and have a more challenging experience, more power to you, and do it that way. But yeah, a lot of updates to be coming with the game, and more updates will be rolling out in the coming weeks and months. And we already know that there's going to be a notable update coming out in January as well. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. As always, sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.